I just got back from a trip to Lake Winnibigoshish, or Lake Winnie, in Bena, Minnesota with my family. We stayed at McCardle's Resort, and first of all, they're fantastic people, extremely nice resort, very comfortable place to spend a week, so thank you to them. But this trip was about having family come to visit and getting them to catch fish, getting them to see the sport I love. So it was extremely important to me that my nieces, my kids, my wife, that they were all able to catch a fish on this trip. As I put together the footage from this, I was struck by how I had changed my techniques throughout the day to make sure that they were successful, and ultimately that's what we're all shooting for, is to be successful in the water. So I'm going to go through 3 techniques today that give you a shot to do that on just about any natural lake in Minnesota. We're going to start with live bait rigging. Very simply, a split sinker above a slip sinker, above a swivel, a 6-foot, 6 to 8 pound fluorocarbon leader, and a hook. And I tipped mine with a leech on this trip. And when fish were congregated on underwater humps or, shoreline structure, I could sit on top of them and, as you'll see in the video, catch a pile of fish very, very quickly. So let's take a look at live bait rigging an underwater hump on Lake Winnie. Okay, well, we marked fish right away when we got out here. So we know they're down there. Okay, I think we got our first bite. So just drop my finger and let that line out to it. I'm gonna reel down tight. Set the hook. Nice one right away this morning. Alright, so we got a really nice one in here to start the morning, so that's good. That's a win. Alright, here comes our second one. Let the line go. Reel down to it. Feel line tighten up. Miss him. back, so we'll let the line go again. Got him that time. Got about a nice. Alright, hopefully we get a boxer. Nice 16-inch walleye there. Alright, hopefully that one wasn't off camera. Alright, another nice eater. Got a good morning going so far. Definitely it's time to let auto catch one. Okay, here's a little trick I use. This one's got it kind of deep. So I pull up on the line and then I'll come in through the gills. Pop it right out. There's another boxer. Okay, another nice boxer. So the bite has definitely slowed down a little bit now. Really not a whole lot of change in light. I think the fish on Winnie are really sensitive. You get over the top of their head for a little bit and you overwork them and they disappear. That's why a lot of people use forward-facing sonar out here and really kind of creep around them. I'm on a big underwater hump here. I got plenty of room, so I think I'll go look around, see if I can find a couple more. Take a little uncharted territory. Yeah, not gonna lie, he kind of surprised me a little bit. He came out of nowhere. As the day went on, fish would start to drop off the underwater structures that I was fishing, whether that was shoreline points or whether that was underwater humps. Fish would start to disappear. They'd start to spread out a little bit, maybe go suspend in the basin. So I had to move on to a technique that allowed me to cover more water, and I went to power corking. I could set the trolling motor on 2 miles an hour. As soon as I saw a mark, hit the spot lock, throw the bobber out, and wait for the fish to bite. So it allowed me to cover more water and find those active fish on that structure. Let's take a look at power corking. Okay, so we got our fish. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. We are gonna do something I affectionately refer to as power corking. Let me get the other camera back here. And we are just gonna go have a little bit of fun. Okay, this is how I handle my power corking setup. I've got, get this down here and show you. I've got the bobber with the bead and the stop above it. I've got a very small egg sinker above it. I'll change split shot on the line as needed, probably running about a 3-foot fluoro leader. And then I go down to just a 1/16 ounce Northland jig on the bottom. To set my depth, I use an offshore snap weight. Squeeze that. Hang it on your jig just like that. Then I'll drop it down over the side, set the weight. I generally like that bobber 2 to 3 feet off the bottom. So I drop it all the way down, I reel it until my tip hits the water, lift it up. I got a little too much there, so I'll raise that bobber about a foot more, and I'm ready to go power corking. So for power corking, I'm just going to take off driving. I'll have a leech ready, I'll have my bobber rod ready, and when I get over the top of them, we're going to throw it back and we're just going to see what happens. So when I mark a fish, we'll throw that bobber out right behind us and we'll see if we can't catch the fish that we marked. Okay, we just tossed another bobber and there it goes. Down, 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 down. Okay, so we just tossed out our bobber, literally under right away. We'll just reel down to it, and there we go. It's that easy. Lastly, later in the day when it would get flat calm, the sun was shining bright, we needed to be able to move. We needed to be able to entice fish to bite. So we went to lead core trolling, which is up next. We'd go anywhere from 2.5 to 3 miles an hour, zipping down the lake, ripping that bait in front of them, and put it in front of sheer numbers of fish to entice that bite. So last up is lead core trolling. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so we're out here today doing something that not everybody is going to do on Lake Winnie, which is troll crankbaits up shallow. We got everybody else out on the break lines, throwing bobbers, throwing leeches, throwing whatever. And we're in here burning at about 3 miles an hour and 16 feet of water up on right on top of the break. So we've got 2 already. One in the live well, about a 17-incher, and threw back one that was probably right in the slot, 19-incher or so. And we're going to keep giving this a whirl and see what happens. Stick with us. I think we got another one, Rye. Can I reel this one in?
Yeah.
What do you think we got there, Bubba?
I don't know where you're fishing.
Another good eater. Hopefully he's not too big. He might be too big, right? You got him? Good job. He's too big, right?
At least I did that.
You did. You did a good job. Right, how we doing? We fighting it?
Yeah. Trying to take it. Take it.
Chungus, he's got Chungus on. Big Rye and the Chungus. Thanks for watching the video today. And if there's things that don't make sense or you want more explanation on, drop a comment below and ask for that. And maybe we can put together a video, or I can shoot you a note and answer your questions. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.